Hello! Today we're gonna talk about semiquavers and about how to group notes. Starting with semiquavers. Start with our music tree. Remember, so we have a semibreve. If we divide it in two equal parts, give us two minimums. Which if we divide it in two equal parts, give us two crotchets each. And on rhythm part 1, we learned about quavers. If we divide one crotchet in two equal parts, give us two quavers. Now, we can also divide quavers into two equal parts. So if we get a quaver and divide it into two equal parts, we are going to have what? Two semiquavers with two tails, like that. Those are the semiquavers. Okay, so we go back here to our music tree. And we're gonna divide each quaver into two semiquavers. If you want, you can write your own music. Woo! So we have 16 semiquavers. Okay, so let's do our tree here, autumn tree with orange leaves. Nice. Ta-da! Okay, now starting from the semiquaver. If I have one semiquaver, two semiquavers, and I add them up, gives me one quaver. And then quaver plus another quaver gives us a crotchet. Great. So you tell me, how many crotchets, how many semiquavers we have within one crotchet? Here and here. We have 4 semiquavers. Yes. And now, how do we group them together? We're gonna beam them. We're gonna put all the flags together. How are you going to beam them? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then stem. Then beam all of them together. Each of them has 2 tails. Then you just write 2 tails all together for all of them. And here equals 1 crotchet. Great. Now, if we have a 2-4 bar, which means 2 crotchets in a bar, and we have 4 semiquavers and 2 quavers. We're gonna group them. How? it's important to keep each beat separated. So I place all of those semiquavers together and those two quavers together. So here I have count 1 and count 2. Ta 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 ta. Instead of, for example, 1, 2, 3 semiquavers, 2 quavers, and this last semiquaver, for example, if I put it here, wrong. I have to keep all semiquavers that are part of the same beat. I have to keep them together. The same with the quavers. I have to keep those two together, separated from the semiquaver, because the semiquaver is part of count number 1, not part of beat number 2. If I have a time signature, 3 crochets in a bar, 1, 2, 3. 3 counts. Beat number 1, beat number 2, beat number 3. Okay. And here if I have quaver, semiquaver, semiquaver, and then I have quaver, quaver, and crochet. How do I beam them together? How do I group them? Okay, here clearly I have count number 3 with a crochet at the end. So I have to sort out counts 1 and 2, beats 1 and 2, because they have tails. Count 1, quaver. If I add the other 2 semiquavers, makes 1 crochet. So I have quaver, semiquaver, semiquaver, write all the stems. What do they have in common? 1 tail, a tail. The last 2 have 2 tails, but the first one only 1. So I will write 2 tails, the second tail only for the last 2 notes. And then this is equal a crochet. Yes, 1 count, 1 count, 1 beat, 1 beat. I have a quaver, which is half of a crochet, plus 2 semiquavers. 2 semiquavers gives me half of a crochet as well. Add them up equals 1. And finally, half plus half of a crochet. Beam them together, beam them, and gives me 1. And finally here I have 1 as well. So I have count number 1, number 2, number 3. That's how you group them. Let's see now a 4-4 bar, a common bar. 4-4. 4 crochets in a bar, or also the common bar. Okay, let's go. I have 1, 2 counts, and then I have 2 quavers and 4 semiquavers. How do I group those quavers and semiquavers? Our minimum gives us 2 counts already. Where's the 3rd count? 2 quavers. Where's the 4th count? 4 semiquavers. So here we're gonna beam them 1 tail, and here all together with 2 tails, count number 3 and count number 4. When we have a common bar, a 4-4, we never ever mix counts 2 with 3 like that. For example, if I have crochet, quaver, 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 semiquaver, semiquaver, and quaver. Count number 1 is here. 1, okay. 2, okay. Now 3. We never ever do that and put all together. We don't mix count number 2 with count number 3. And then we have count beat number 4. What they have in common? One tail. And only the first and the second note have 2 tails. And count number 4. So how we do it here? Count number 2 by itself and count number 3 by itself. Now from your workbook, grade 1, page 13. Let's do the exercises together. Exercise 1. Circle true or false for each statement. 4 semiquavers has the same duration as 1 crochet. Pause the video, answer all the questions from exercise 1, then come back to the video, please. Okay, 4 semiquavers has the same duration as 1 crochet. Remember our music tree? True. A semiquaver lasts longer than a quaver. False. Semiquaver lasts longer than 4 semiquaver. False. 2 quavers has the same duration as 4 semiquavers. Exactly. Always remember our music tree. 1 quaver gives us 2 semiquavers, so that's true. 2 quavers and 4 semiquavers each last for 1 crochet beat. True. Exercise 2. Answer each musical sum with 1 note. Pause the video, answer, and then come back to the video, please. B. Minimum plus 4 semiquavers plus 4 semiquavers. Remember, 4 semiquavers equals 1 crochet. So it's 2 plus 1 equals 4, which gives us a semi-brief. Quaver plus quaver equals 1 crochet plus 4 semiquavers equals another crochet. 2, which is represented by minimum. Minimum plus 2 quavers plus 4 semiquavers. 2 quavers equals crochet, 4 semiquavers equal crochet. So it's 2 plus 1 equal semi-brief. At this beginning, always try, especially because the bottom note in our time signature is 4, which is a crochet. Always try to transform the beat in 1 crochet. Find the single crochets on each beat, okay? So it's much easier to calculate here. So minimum plus crochet. So you already have 3 counts here. Plus 4 semiquavers equals 1 crochet. So 3 plus 1, 4. Semi-brief. Exercise 3. Number the beats and then complete the time signature for each melody. Stop the video, please. Do the exercise and then come back to the book. Okay, now I have something for at the top, for at the bottom, so we are counting crochets. 4 semiquavers equals 1 crochet, 2 quavers on 1 crochet, second beat, 2 quavers, a crochet, third beat, and then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 4. C. Crochet, first beat, the second crochet is the second beat. 4 semiquavers give us 1 crochet, third beat. 2 quavers, fourth beat, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, attention here. 2 semiquavers equals 1 quaver plus another quaver, quaver plus quaver equals crochet, okay? Now we have another 4, 4, common time. D. Quaver plus 2 semiquavers equals a quaver. All of them give us 1 crochet. First count, second count. First count, second count. 1, 2, 2, 4, 2 crochets in a bar. Next, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 crochets in a bar. Exercise 4. Number the beats and then tick 1 box for each question to show which bar is grouped correctly. Grouping now. Interesting. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1. No, this is half. There is only half of a count here. Here there is 1. Here there is another half. And here there is 1 count. So this half plus half give us 1, but they should be together. How? Those 2 quavers should be all together. A quaver plus 2 semiquavers gives 1 count. Those 2 semiquavers gives us another quaver. Those 2 quavers should be together and then crochet. So this is wrong. Here, let's count semiquavers. You know, 4 semiquavers give us a crochet. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 semiquavers for a crochet. They should all be together. And then those 2 together and this. So definitely the first one is right. C. 1, 4 semiquavers give us a 1 count, and 2 quavers give us another count, 1, 2. What is wrong with the second option? The 4 semiquavers should be all together, grouped together. And what is wrong with the third option? Same thing, 4 semiquavers should be together, and the 2 last quavers should be together. So the first option again is the right one. Next. 1, half, give us 1.5 counts, and here 2 semiquavers give us half of a count and 1. Okay, no. 1, 1.5 again, wrong. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, right.